Hello and happy day to you. I was thinking about, I was having a conversation today and someone said that they were just trying to figure out, what their deepest desires are. And that's exactly where I am. I thought about what are my deepest desires. And I've been thinking about it for a little bit now. And I'm not talking about the desires that are more tangible, like, do I desire to travel more? Do I desire to have a bank account that is endless? Do I desire to have, um, more freedom and time with friends and family? Do I desire what are my deepest desires? And I have really, really, really I've gotten honest with myself. I had to question it and really get honest with myself. And because I hear, my soul, my higher self gives me information, of course, and it helps me to really question myself about my belief system and what do I think success is and what are desires and how do they manifest and what does that look like? Is it just for me? Is it for someone else? I mean, I really had to I've just had to really answer all of those questions. And I was asked those questions by my higher self, my spirit team, my spirit guides, somebody talking. Yeah, because otherwise I haven't been thinking about that, but I do now, and I have been. And have you thought about that? What do you know how to really, really, really go within yourself to even start to think about your deepest desires? Have you been putting other people's desires in front of yours? Honestly, because if you think about it, desires could are, especially if you have a family, you have friends, you have children, they are somehow attached. You know what I mean? And they are based upon your life at that moment. And so I just know that it doesn't have to be your desires are your desires. They're not attached to your children's, they're not attached to your spouse, to your partner, to your parents, to your church. They're not attached to anything except you. It just belongs to you. Your desires are your desires, and they should be based upon what you desire. No one else should have any impact. And that is the truth. It really is the truth. It doesn't have to have impact. That doesn't mean that you are not going to be in alignment with your partner or your friend or your family, but you should be in alignment with your soul. And that's where I am. You can be in alignment with whoever you want to. That is the truth, right? But being in alignment with what your soul came here to do, that is what is really, really so most important. And that is what I have discovered since this spiritual awakening. I mean it. It is so very different. I'm just going to be transparent because I can't be anything other than that. I didn't know these things. You hear that you have a soul, that everyone has a soul, and you treat, my mom was like, you just treat everyone the same because everyone is a soul. But it was not more of like your soul know your soul knows what it has come here for. And so It is your internal compass, and this is the way that you listen to it. This is the way that you connect with your soul. This is the way that you hear what your soul. This is how you question. Yeah, no, no. I'm just getting that. I'm just getting that information. So, and that's cool. That's cool. It's not, oh, my mother has taught me so much. Jeez. If it was not for her introducing me to metaphysical thinking, near death experiences, past life regressions, the A Course in Miracles. Yeah, yeah, books like that, things like that. I would, I still am shocked because it wasn't cultivated, but it doesn't matter. I have a baseline and I trust and I know whatever is going on is absolutely the way it should be. We we are spirits. We are spirits, and I am so happy. For the first time in my life, I have never been this happy about living, about literally like living, existing on this planet. I have never. And so I just wanted to stop by and ask you about your deepest desires. Have you thought about them without anyone, like no one else? Have you thought about what are your deepest desires? We should dig deep and go within and be honest with yourself. That's what a spiritual awakening will do that. You ask, what is that? Oh, it is like coming home to the God of your understanding. No, 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 not even the God of your understanding. Bigger than that, better than that, right? It is so much better than that. But yeah, it's like coming home or like getting on the pathway to go home. That's kind of sort of what it is. And I listen to a lot of people, and yeah, so I'm not going to go off the deep end with all of the information that I know that resonates in my heart. But what resonated today is me really thinking about what my deepest desires are. And I've almost, I'm almost there to like share it. It's just so dear to me. And so ask yourself today, what do I have a deep desire? And what is it? Write it down, write it down. It may not come to you like just all at once, but because it's not for me. I've been working on like, what do I really want? And it's not even have anything to do with things, not for me. Geez. But yeah. All right. Well, peace and love. I'm so glad I stopped by. This is a random moment actually. And I wanted to just stop in and say hello. But peace and love always. This is Dr. Deborah. I'm not going to call myself Dr. Deb anymore. It is now going to be Dr. Deborah or just Deborah. So peace and love. It's Dr. Deborah. I am out of here.